Today we have this Hyderabad dialogues, senior Congress leader and Telangana Minister for Food, Irrigation and Civil Supplies, Uttam Kumar Reddy. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
This is my schedule.
Thank you.
So, it's an informal interaction. So, the floor is open. Everyone can ask the questions. So, to start, the meetings have been going on, right, for the three constituencies. What is the reason for the delay? Any surprise from Kamam in the offing?
No, I don't think so. It is just that where the competition has been more intense, the Congress Party High Command is, deliberating with various leaders and on the various options. And I'm quite sure by tomorrow the candidates will be declared. In any case, remember that nomination process is a few days away. So well before nomination process, we are through with all the other candidates, and these three will be, in my opinion, declared by tomorrow morning.
A lot of tickets have been given to leaders who have just come from other parties. It's one thing to welcome them, but to reward them with tickets, how is it being taken by long-time party workers and leaders?
The winning elections is very important for any political party in this country now. So with winnability and social justice as the two criteria, Congress Party is allocating tickets. And I'm personally thinking that it's a good decision for some of these new entrants to be given tickets, because they are better than whatever aspirants we had in-house. So this is a process now being followed by all political parties in all elections throughout the country, and nothing wrong with it. Who is more winnable is any political party will opt for the better candidate.
సో నల్గొండ పార్లమెంట్ ఇన్ఛార్జిగా మీరు ఆల్రెడీ సిట్టింగ్ ఎంపీ ఉన్నారు. సో నల్గొండ ఎట్లా ఉంది, ప్రచారం ఎట్లా చేస్తా ఉన్నారు? దాంతోపాటు ఓవరాల్ గా రాష్ట్రంలో కాంగ్రెస్ చాలా చోట్ల పెద్దగా పొటెన్షియల్ క్యాండిడేట్లు పెట్టలేదు అన్న ఒక చర్చ ఉంది. ఇక్కడ బీఆర్ఎస్ కానీ బీజేపీ వాళ్ళు కానీ చాలా పొటెన్షియల్ క్యాండిడేట్ పెట్టిన దగ్గర కాంగ్రెస్ అంత పెద్ద క్యాండిడేట్లను పెట్టలేదు, వాళ్ళు లోక్సభ ఇమేజ్ కి సరిపోవట్లేదు అని ఒక చర్చ ఉంది. దీన్ని ఎట్లా చూస్తారు?
Okay, first thing is about Nalgonda Parliament. Since you mentioned that, I must say with some degree of self-satisfaction that I had a very good innings in Parliament. There's also my 7 consecutive times I won from the same area, consecutive times, and probably a record in many states. I mean, people have won, but with a break in between, or shifted constituencies to win. I have won from the same place 7 times now. I'm very satisfied, and I believe that grassroots politics is the most challenging profession in the country, and we are happy at what we have achieved. Now about candidates, I think that of the 14 candidates who have been declared by the Congress Party so far, they are the best available in that constituency, and I'm quite sure in Telangana we'll have a sweeping mandate.
సో నెక్స్ట్ పిసిసి నుంచి అంటే పిసిసి పోయిన తర్వాత జరిగిన పరిణామాలు ఇవన్నీ తర్వాత ఉత్తమ్ కుమార్ రెడ్డి గారు పార్టీలో పట్టుతోనే ఉన్నారా, లేకపోతే ఇంకేదన్నా పదవి కోసం ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేసి అట్లా హోల్లో ఉండిపోయినారా?
అంటే I'm quite comfortable and satisfied with the position that I am in now. So whatever role assigned to me, I am performing in that role. I mean, I have 2 departments which are fairly large and have daily link with the lives of entire Telangana public. I think we brought big changes, positive changes in both the departments. It's only been 4-5 months we are there, and of that the code has started, so we can't do anything now. And in the party, I'm in whatever role assigned to me, I think I'm doing the best of my ability. It's also a matter of great prestige that I am a member of the only 15-member Central Election Committee of the AICC, which decides all MP, MLA and MLC tickets. As of now, I'm satisfied and contented with what I am and where I am.
Sir, it seems Congress Party is trailing in at least 9 segments, 9 Lok Sabha segments. Why do you think it's happening, especially at a time when your party has won just 100 days before?
I think your information is not right.
It seems it was discussed in the yesterday's meeting as well with
No, yesterday's meeting, what was finalized is Mission 15. That means the Congress party is targeting to win 15 seats in Telangana, and I'm hopeful that we achieve a very good number.
what is that number?
15.
I think 15 is our target. So we should win 15 seats.
So Hyderabad and Medak left are the 2 seats, remaining 2 seats.
What are the 2 seats are left?
That you are leaving aside.
They are running.
Hyderabad one and second Medak.
I can't name, but we are aiming to win 15 out of 17 seats.
But what I'm hearing from your party own sources, Adilabad, Karimnagar, Nizamabad, Bhubaneswar as well in Nalgonda district, and and there are many others. Like at least in 9 segments, Congress party is weak. What do you have to say about it?
See, the surveys I have got done from top agencies and my own gut feel, grassroots feel. I'm a serious grassroots worker of the Congress party. I think whoever has given you information is wrong. Congress party is in, like we said, 15 seats. We are hoping to win. And the results will prove that what I'm saying is right.
Do you second the statement of Chief Minister that this election is a referendum for your 100 days rule?
See, it's basically it's a Congress versus BJP election. And part of the factor will be that since we have come to government, our performance will also be judged. Of course, besides the Congress rule in Telangana, Congress is a great party which I am proud to be a member of. I mean, genuinely, this is not for any rhetoric. It's a party which got independence for India. It's got, historic development has taken place in the Congress, throughout the country, social justice, inclusive growth, and the fact that I think we have done remarkably well in the short time that we are in power.
So, Kaleshwaram subject కు వచ్చేసరికి as your irrigation minister,
మేడిగడ్డని చూపించి బీఆర్ఎస్ మీద బూచి చేస్తున్నారు తప్ప ఎల్లంపల్లి నుంచి ఎత్తిపోసుకునే అవైలబిలిటీ ఉన్నా కూడా దాన్ని పట్టించుకోవట్లేదు అన్న ఒక ఆరోపణని కాంగ్రెస్ మీద బలంగా బీఆర్ఎస్ ఉంటుంది. 2, కేసీఆర్ అనే వ్యక్తి యాజ్ ఎ మాజీ ముఖ్యమంత్రిగా వీళ్ళకి చేత కావట్లేదు, వీళ్ళతో నవ్వట్లేదు, వీళ్ళు ఏం చేసిండ్రు 100 రోజుల్లో అనేదాన్ని చాలా బలంగా ప్రజల్లోకి తీసుకుపోతున్నారు. దీన్ని ఎట్లా కాంగ్రెస్ డిఫెండ్ చేసుకోగలుగుతుంది?
నేను ఇమీడియట్ జవాబు చెప్తాను. See, 100% Telangana public know and believe now that KCR perpetrated a huge fraud on the people of Telangana through the massive corruption in Kaleshwaram project. Every single Telangana citizen knows that Medigadda barrage collapsed when KCR was chief minister, not when we have come to government. For 45 days, he did not open his mouth. He did not even acknowledge the collapse when the whole country was talking about it. And it is ridiculous what he talks at times. That phase is over. The 10 years of dictatorial, undemocratic, corrupt regime of KCR is over. It is, people have genuinely said, bye-bye KCR, now for good. There is no KCR coming back ever in Telangana. About some of the things which are, don't make any sense, about lifting water from Ellapalli. Of course you are lifting water from Ellapalli. It is the 3 barrages, Medigadda, Annaram and Sundilla, which the National Dam Safety Authority, which is a constitutional body, which comprises the biggest authority experts in the country, they have said don't store water in this because there is a serious problem here. And we are going by the right ways. Whatever they say will go forward. This man comes in between and out of depression and frustration. He will talk whatever comes to his mind. Some of what he talks doesn't make any sense at all. Technically or even with common sense. This drought is KCR's doing. how, I mean, if Medigadda, Annaram, Sundalla barrage didn't have a problem, at least we would have had some TMC of water from Godavari into Ellampalli and LML to, Northern Telangana. And then on Krishna waters, it is his time, which I proved in the assembly with figures, that more water has been diverted, much more water has been diverted illegally, Krishna water to Andhra, in separate state of Telangana, than ever before in combined Andhra Pradesh. I showed you the figures, each year how much water they have taken. So right now, KCR and BRS party are entirely responsible for the water scarcity and drought situation in Telangana.
Sir, Chief Minister repeatedly alleging that the BRS and BJP is colluding and trying to tackle the government. What is your response, and why this insecurity came within this short period in the government?
Insecurity?
Within the government. Why the Chief Minister is alleging repeatedly?
No, Chief Minister is saying what is general discussion outside. And BJP has this habit of toppling governments, democratically government, but did it in 10 states in the last 3-4 years. And BRS are, desperate to get to power somehow. So they are flying their conspiracy, but now I think our government has stabilized. And I don't see any problem for the next 5 years. I genuinely believe, I mean, I've been, like I told you earlier, I've been elected 6 terms as a member of Legislative Assembly and once as MP. And I've seen various governments in the state and in the country, in separate state, in combined state. I think the government has achieved stability now, and I don't see any problem for the coming 5 years. I also think that this government is a far better performing government than the erstwhile TRS government, for one simple reason. You have 11 members of the cabinet working like a solid team. Chief Minister Revant Reddy, Deputy Chief Minister Bhattu Vikramarka, all of us, we handle our work and our ministries fairly independently as a team. And I am genuinely saying this. Did you ever see in TRS government that an irrigation minister can come and talk about irrigation? Or a finance minister can come and talk about finance? They all have to take KCR's clearance, they'll never go to the appointment. Only he or his family members could speak. I think a welcome change. You have a 11-member cabinet working in a dynamic way, and the state is in for good days.
Sir, in these Lok Sabha elections, which party is your main opponent, sir? Whether it is BRS or BJP?
See, undoubtedly, the BRS is reduced to zero. Zero in Telangana. They will not get a single seat also. In about 10 seats, we don't have competition. We're sure to win. 1 seat, MIM is our opponent, and the balance 6 seats, BJP is the opponent.
Name is your opponent. You sure?
Namesake are very low.
But your party leader first time come in open. He said Congress Party High Command directed the party to support Asserted Owaisi in Hyderabad segment.
I think you should ask Feroz Khan the answer, because I am saying there is that we are contesting seriously all 17 seats.
Sir, the BRS is alleging that the drought-like situation is a artificial which you brought after coming into power. By you are neglecting the water management, or you have failed in the managing the irrigation project. They are alleging, sir.
It is like I'm telling you, there was a monsoon failure when BRS was in the government. We came to power in the winter, and they messed up both Godavari River and Krishna River waters. Gross negligence, corruption, and mismanagement. It is entirely KCR and BRS government who are responsible for the drought-like situation in Telangana today. Full stop.
So talking of gross negligence, coming back to Medigadda barrage, we have a judicial probe that's going on and they have a 4 months time to submit the report. But last we heard that you were saying you have requested for an interim report being submitted in a month's time and then you will decide on repairs on the barrage.
See, madam, I must explain to you. What happened is about a few years back, Government of India went into this subject seriously about design, construction, longevity of all dams and barrages in the country. There was a serious discussion in Parliament. Then Parliament passed an act by which they set up something called the National Dam Safety Authority, which goes into the design, safety and construction of all dams and barrages in the country. Okay. Now, we have said, we have asked the National Dam Safety Authority, which is formed by going to Medigadda and the other two barrages, and give us their opinion that can we salvage the barrages. And somebody who has worked for many years for this country, I was also a fighter pilot in the Air Force, I was also an ADC to the President of India, that what he's talking is, is devoid of common sense. He is responsible for the mess and is giving his free advice on a very technical matter. It is entirely because of KCR's illogical, irrational, arbitrary approach that we are in the mess today. Both the drought-like situation and the irrigation sector. Madam, I must tell you, 2 lakh crores is a very big figure. It's difficult to visualize how many zeros are there. KCR spent 2 lakh crores on irrigation in his 10 years in Telangana and hardly any new ayakat created. Whether it is a 2 lakh crores spent on irrigation or the 50,000 crores spent on Mission Bhagiratha, you judge. Where did the money go if Telangana is facing a drought today? He says that with 50,000 crores of Mission Bhagiratha, he created drinking water for every house in Telangana. So, we have come only 3-4 months back. Where has the money gone? Where is the water? So, these people have not done those projects for water for people. These people have done both the irrigation and drinking water projects to fill their pockets. And they fill their pockets substantially. And because of which, I salute the wisdom and the intelligence of the Telangana public, despite the money he used, despite the police he used, despite the kind of trying to oppress the Telangana society. The Telangana people gave a resounding slap to the BRS. Just look at the figures. Don't go by what they are talking. They had 104 MLAs. They came down to 39. That means more than 2/3 have been rejected by the people. Okay, and they used money power unheard of in Indian, in independent India. They use the police coming out now, no? The phone tapping case for police vehicles are used for transporting money and extortion and blackmail and everything. So, seriously, they messed up an opportunity given by the people of Telangana to them, and now they can repent in leisure. And definitely, the Telangana people have said goodbye to them forever. To BRS party, KCR and its family members.
Before we are going into phone tapping, you with regard to Medigadda, did you receive any recent reports from National?
India's.
And also, there is a news report in the Telugu newspaper today that Congress government is going to construct some repair works at Medigadda.
No, we have not officially received any report from NDSA, but I have only requested them to give an interim report quickly, because when the monsoons come and the Godavari will flood again, so how to handle the situation. I have asked them, they said they will give an interim report shortly. We will go by totally the advice of the National Dam Safety Authority.
With regard to the news report in the today's newspaper that Congress government is going to construct, make repair works with 200 crores.
No, I'm just telling you, I'm the irrigation minister. I'm telling you that we will follow the whatever written opinion, comments, advice comes from the National Dam Safety Authority. We will follow it to the letter.
We heard that the NDSA was seeking information apart from the documents that had already been submitted to them. So, with regards to that, is that delaying the interim report?
Now we have given everything that we have reports. For example, if there were no proper soil test conducted, no proper geological studies done, obviously it's a huge blunder. I can tell you, having read the subject now for these 4-5 months, KCR and his team have blundered. They've blundered and they've plundered. Okay, absolute. I don't think in independent India anybody would build dams and barrages and irrigation projects. He'll go in a helicopter and say, build a barrage there, build a dam here, build a canal there. He'll say, give this work to so-and-so company, give this work to so-and-so company. I will just tell you that the financial figure, just for example, Medigadda barrage, the tender was given, if I remember the figure right, at 1800 crores. And how much they escalated by? Finally, they showed the work having costed 4,500 crores, almost 3 times. And this is a picture of entire irrigation sector. They have seriously looted the state, and they have paid the price for it.
But parts of Nalgonda also received Kaleshwaram.
Yeah.
Is it not that?
No. They received SRSP stage 2.
Yeah.
This is not Kaleshwaram water. I have shown with figures.
Through Kaleshwaram.
I have shown with figures that how much water was stored, how much was pumped up, how much went into the ocean. They kept lying about it. Now with Kaleshwaram project non-operational, how did combined Nalgonda district get water this time from SRSP? In the SRSP stage 2, what they did was, since they were not able to justify with new IACAT figures, they lied, they tried to cheat the lending institutions with higher IACAT figures in stabilization IACAT figures. Because they can't lie in new IACAT figures. This is a complete mockery they made of, a normal democratic government first term.
It would be increased from 35 lakhs to 1 crore.
Where?
In this state.
Sorry?
35 lakhs to 1 crore.
Where?
In this state. In this state. 1 crore acres.
See, this is good rains. This is, probably Nagansana Dam IACAT also, they can't take their credit. No. Sri Salem, Sriram Sagar, Nizam Sagar. Don't believe any figures given by them. It's all lies. Everything they did, they were living in ivory towers, super luxury lives, forgot touch with reality. And in democracy it happens. People have taught them a lesson. Yeah, it's not there, I'll tell you. See, normally paddy procurement begins on 1st April. This is the paddy procurement to the Government of India program. In Telangana, with a special permission from Government of India, we started on 25th March. I'm giving figures off my head, so till day before yesterday, we have procured 2.7 lakh tons. The last year, the same day, the paddy procurement was 0. Okay, we have opened 6,000 paddy procurement centers as of day before yesterday. As the same date last year, they opened 191 paddy procurement centers. In every way, I can tell you with all the emphasis at my command, we are doing a far more systematic, serious, sincere, committed effort on paddy procurement. Every single grain we will purchase at MSP or more. This is not a KCR government where the ministers have no power, they never get to meet chief minister, some whimsical decisions are given. This is a functioning cabinet. All the ministers are functioning ministers. We are live responsible for anything on the field.
Question is Medigadda కాఫర్ డ్యామ్ కట్టి ఉన్న వాటర్ని డైవర్ట్ చేస్తే ఇప్పుడు 10-15 లక్షల ఎకరాలు డ్రౌట్ లైక్ సిచ్యువేషన్ ఇచ్చేది బాగా మీరు ప్రపోజ్ చేస్తే సీఎం గారు దాన్ని రిజెక్ట్ చేశారు.
This is total lie. We work as a team. There is no such thing. Every single decision is taken by us together. There is no, there is no such thing. There is no such thing. It is simply NDSA said no water should be stored, otherwise the barrage is in danger.
Not talking about storage. కాఫర్ డ్యామ్ కడితే కనుక కొంత ఉన్న ఫ్లోస్ 10,000 15,000 క్యూసెక్స్ వాటర్ వీళ్ళు డైవర్ట్ చేసుకుని మీకు ఇవ్వడానికి
స్టేజ్ లో ఉన్న కాఫీ
See, okay, I'm very, very clear on this. On no matter of irrigation or civil food or civil supplies, there is no difference of opinion between the Chief Minister and me. There is no difference. We are working together. All decisions taken are as a team.
సార్ ఇది మీరు అన్నారు కదా సార్, కాళేశ్వరం ఈజ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది బిగ్గెస్ట్ స్కామ్స్ ఎవర్ విట్నెస్డ్. దే హావ్ లూటెడ్ బిఆర్ అంటే కేసీఆర్ గారు 2 lakhs crore దాకా లూటెడ్. అలాంటప్పుడు సిబిఐ ఎంక్వైరీ కోసం మీరు వై యు ఆర్ నాట్?
See, just imagine that as soon as we came, we ordered a vigilance inquiry. We have taken action in the vigilance inquiry report. Unfortunately, the DG Vigilance had a sudden heart attack and died. Otherwise, the final report was to come, but an interim report also took action. The National Dam Safety Authority has begun the inquiry. We are following the recommendations. We ordered a judicial probe by a retired Supreme Court judge who was the first Lok Sabha of India. I mean, what bigger inquiry can you have? You know, the central government was free to order a CBI inquiry for 10 years. From 2014 to 2023. What did they do? So, we are following what we think is the right way.
Sir, with regard to phone tapping, you also mentioned that your phone also was also tapped. So, what is really happening with phone tapping case?
See, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what is happening with phone tapping case now, but I think it is very clear that a group of police officers were tapping the phones of several political leaders, opposition, ruling party, government, and eminent personalities. And besides phone tapping, hacking, all kinds of snooping devices being used, they're also using it on film personalities and everything. So besides political damage or political sabotage, they're also using for extortion and blackmail. I think it's a serious offense, and whoever is found guilty will face the music.
సార్ కేటీఆర్ ప్రతిసారి అంటున్నాడు రేవంత్ కు ఎక్కడో లేదు, నల్గొండలో ఒక ఆయన, ఖమ్మంలో ఒక ఆయన ఉన్నాడు అమ్ములాగా. సో ఎవరు నల్గొండలో ఎవరు ఉన్నారు, ఖమ్మంలో ఎవరు ఉన్నారు? నల్గొండ నుంచి పోగొట్టు ఉన్నారు, ఖమ్మం నుంచి పొంగులెట్టి తుమ్మల బయట గారు ఉన్నారు. ఎవరు టార్గెట్ చేసి అంటున్నారు?
No, that you ask him. I told you, right now, the cabinet comprising of Chief Minister Redistribution Reddy, Deputy CM Bhattu Kramarka, all of us are working like a team with no differences. So maybe KTR is speculating to try to create something, but there's nothing like that actually.
Sir, how is the central-state relationship, sir, right now? Because what are the challenges or problems you faced in the 100 years from Government of India?
See, we are trying to maintain a good relationship with the Government of India, irrespective of which party is in power. Our idea is the state should benefit. There is no need to do any, convert non-issues into issues. So we are going to the central government as per our eligibility norms to ask for assistance under specific central government schemes. And actually, it's too early now to say what their attitude will be.
What is your approach towards Section 3 of Interstate River Water Disputes Act?
See, as you must be knowing that Krishna Water Disputes Tribunal 2 has been formed with new terms of reference, and they have just started functioning now. So we are going to very competently defend our case and ask for larger share of Krishna water from the tribunal. We have put in a claim for 700 plus TMC.
సార్
బీజేపీ నుంచి ఒక చర్చ పదే పదే జరుగుతున్న చర్చ, ఈ
లోక్సభ తర్వాత గవర్నమెంట్ ఉండదు, లోక్సభ తర్వాత వాళ్ళ ఇంటర్నల్ ఫైట్ చేసుకుని గవర్నమెంట్ పడిపోతుంది. అంతకుముందు ఒక చర్చ వాళ్ళే, లోక్సభ తర్వాత ఈ ప్రభుత్వం ఉండదు. ఇట్స్ బీఆర్ఎస్ నుంచి రేవంత్ రెడ్డి బీజేపీలో జాయిన్ అవుతారు కొంతమంది ఎమ్మెల్యేలతో. ఈ చర్చ అంతా ఎందుకు, అంటే దేనికోసం జరుగుతున్న చర్చ?
I think this is very silly gossip. It was found on December 7th. Did you see any point that any of us differed in? Any issue we differed in? I think it's been a remarkable teamwork performance. It is Papa Vallu, BJP Vallu, what I mean, with 8 MLAs, why do they talk these kind of big things? So it may be their wishful thinking, but we are not going to let anything happen.
Sir, in Congress manifesto, Congress party promised to strengthen 10th schedule of Constitution of India, which is anti-defection law. Now, like your party is engineering defections from BRS. What is this contradiction? Why is this?
I am not so big enough to speak about state and central whatever this. I am just saying the TRS MLA are joining willingly and gladly, and because they see that this government is going to do good for the people of Telangana and their constituencies. No, I don't want to speak anything beyond that.
So recently you spoke about CA at a Muslim iftar meeting. You spoke about CA. Can you please elaborate on that?
See, I am a member of Parliament when the CA bill was brought in. We opposed the CA in Parliament, outside Parliament. I simply say that not just us as Congress party, the TMC, the DMK, the AAP, all opposition parties in India have opposed the CAA. So I express my opinion also that, as we mentioned in Parliament, and as in line with the thinking of all the partners of India Alliance, we are opposed to CAA. So let's see what, firstly we'll see what shape it takes. I'm very confident the India Alliance will come to power in Delhi. So the India Alliance may not be in favor of implementing CAA. We'll have to see after the elections and the results.
How many seats Congress will get in the Lok Sabha elections throughout the country?
I'm not willing to hazard a guess on that, but this much I'll tell you. The India Alliance will get a majority of seats and Rahul Gandhi will be sworn as the Prime Minister in June 2024.
లిక్కర్ కేసులో కేజ్రీవాల్ అరెస్ట్ ఒక రకంగా చూస్తున్న కాంగ్రెస్, కావేరీ అరెస్ట్ ఇంకో రకంగా చూస్తుంది. పొలిటికల్ రైవల్టీ ఉందా, కేజ్రీవాల్ ఇండియా అందులో ఉన్నాడు?
See, Kejriwal and an issue, I'm not, I don't know. I mean, for me to comment. But very clearly, KC's daughter is involved in liquor scam. No? To me, it appears from whatever we can make out by the media reports or the remand report that is being published in the media or the court hearings or the whatever hearings are good, it appears that there is an element of guilt, and I think the law is taking its course.
The leaders in Delhi are saying that there is no liquor scam at all.
See, I am reacting today as a leader of the Telangana Congress Party.
I think
Your Congress party is CWC member.
I'm not saying this, sir.
That's why you are an MP, sir. You are very senior in Congress party. Elected 6. No, sir, incumbent MP.
అయితే ఇప్పుడు అట్లాగా సార్, అయితే ఇప్పుడు చౌకీదార్ చోరా బడాబాయ్ అనేది కన్ఫ్యూజన్ కూడా ఉంది కాంగ్రెస్.
So, I think the Chief Minister replied on that, and in a very effective way. There is, very clear, for the state's development.
చోరా బడాబాయ్.
You only talk about the issues here, and I'll give you a reply on everything.
సో కాంగ్రెస్ లో అధికారం కన్నా ముందు పాత కొత్త అనేది ఇప్పుడు ఏం లేదు, అట్లా ఏమన్నా ఉందా ఇంకా? బయటికి కనిపించట్లేదు సార్, ఇంటర్నల్ ఉన్నాయనే కదా చర్చ.
We are such a vibrant democratic party. You have not found any differences in the last.
ఓ సార్, అధికారంలోకి వచ్చినాక కనిపించకుండా ఉంటున్నారని చెప్తా.
No, you're welcome to your thinking. I'm saying that you have not found any visible differences. And that's I mean, we're working as a vibrant team with everybody having their say.
Sir, BJP candidate in Old City, Vigilance, she says that she will be implementing a right to neighborhood policy. Like Old City is not developed as Secunderabad or Hyderabad. How do you see the rule of MIM over the 4 decades in Old City and the development of?
See, I don't. We can't talk in isolation. Hyderabad, Secunderabad have developed enormously in the earlier Congress rule, and this term also, we will take them to a different, higher growth level.
సార్ రీసెంట్ గా చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్ గారు జాయినింగ్స్ బీఆర్ఎస్ నుంచి కాంగ్రెస్ లో చాలా మంది జాయిన్ అయ్యారు సార్, కొంత ఎంపీలు, బీఆర్ఎస్ ఎమ్మెల్యేలు. సో ఇప్పుడు అప్పుడు సీఎం గారి మాట మేము ఒక్కటే గేట్ ఇప్పినాము ఇంకా చెప్పారు సార్, ఇంకా వేరే గేట్ ఇంకా ఎప్పుడు ఇప్పుతారు సార్ మీ కాంగ్రెస్?
The gates are open for anyone to join the Congress party.
Sir, what is your secret? How are you winning 7 elections consecutive from the same place?
See, both me and my wife, for us, grassroots politics is our entire life. We treat our constituency as our family. We have no other family. This is a slogan we have in there. And if to be elected from the same place for 30 years continuously, they must be knowing us inside out. Okay. I think they believe in us. They have a degree of credibility. We work hard. We are honest. We are sincere. We are committed. And the people appreciate us for that.
సార్ ఇది 6 గ్యారంటీ స్కీమ్స్ లో సార్ చాలా మందికి రేషన్ కార్డ్స్ లేవు సార్, కొత్తగా రేషన్ కార్డ్స్ ఎప్పుడు ఇస్తారు? చాలా మంది దే ఆర్ వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్ ది రేషన్.
100% our cabinet has taken a decision. We will issue ration cards immediately after the code of conduct is over.
In addition to that, will Congress government also give things apart from ration, like apart from rice?
We are looking at that. We are looking at those options. The government is seriously considering it. No decision on it as yet.
ఈ సోలార్ ప్యానల్స్ పెట్టేది ఇరిగేషన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ మీదే ఉంది, మెటీరియలైజ్ అవుతుంది.
The matter is being studied by irrigation and energy departments together. And so we were some 70 odd days in power when the code came in, so we can't take any new policy decisions. Whatever we do, we'll do all this.
పెద్ద ప్లాన్ చేశారు కదా, అంత హ్యూజ్ పొటెన్షియల్ ఉందా మన స్టేట్ లో? ప్రొవైడ్ చేసే వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారా సోలార్ ప్యానల్స్?
The matter is under, we're interested. We're interested to work to promote solar power in the state. How, why, which, what form, what way, etc. We will, in the process of study.
సార్, రాష్ట్రంలో భారతీయ జనతా పార్టీ బలమైన హిందుత్వ ఎజెండా, రామ మందిర్ ఎజెండాతో వస్తుంది. దాన్ని మీరు ఎట్లా కౌంటర్ చేయగలుగుతుంది కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ? మీ ఎన్నికల మీద ఎట్లా ప్రభావం చూపిస్తుంది?
ఇప్పుడు శ్రీరాముడు అందరి దేవుడు. ఐఎమ్ ఆల్సో డివోట్ హిందూ. ఐ ఆల్సో గో టు రామాలయం ఎవ్రీ వీక్. I don't believe that will have any impact in Telangana. We are asking the BJP, what did you do for Telangana in 10 years? 2014 to 2024. Tell us one thing you did. We can tell them 100 things we were supposed to do and didn't do. The BJP government of the center has not only ignored Telangana, cheated Telangana. The people of Telangana will give them a resounding defeat.
Sir,
Did you have a chance to look at BJP's Sankalp Yatra?
Sorry?
Yesterday's release, did you have a chance, why not, to look at the manifesto?
I didn't have a look, but I thought that there was not much. In any case, I've been a member of parliament and I've seen Modi talking about doubling farmers' income. The farmers' income has got halved. I've seen Modi talking of 2 crore jobs a year. I mean, forget about creating new jobs, the existing jobs have disappeared. I've seen Modi talking about housing for all. Nothing has happened. Whatever in the 5 years that I was in Parliament, Modi and his government spoke about, not one. I mean, if you can remember anything, please tell me. They have not fulfilled any assurances. They have tried to divide the country and get electoral benefits. I think in a temporary phase, with this election, that will also be over.
Sir, in the recently concluded assembly election, your predominant opponent was BRS party. Now in Lok Sabha elections, in Telangana, your predominant opponent is BJP. So why is that? Why Congress party is deliberately choosing its opponent to be BJP?
No, they are not choosing the BRS party. The people have rejected lock, stock and barrel. They said bye-bye. No, so the BRS party is over. In Telangana, BRS party chapter is closed chapter now. So now, the next alternative is BJP. I don't think they will also have much of a hope. They will make noise about, the trying to divide the society on a religion basis, but I don't think in Telangana they're kind of trying to divide the society and get it will succeed.
హిటరో వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చిన ల్యాండ్స్ మీద సుధా ఫౌండేషన్ సాయి సింధు
ఫౌండేషన్ కి గతంలో బిఆర్ఎస్ గవర్నమెంట్ 1 lakh 3 lakhs కింద ఎక్కడ చొప్పున ఇచ్చింది. దాన్ని
అడ్వైస్ లో పెట్టారు, మళ్ళీ బిఆర్ఎస్ ఎంపీకి ఫేవర్ చేశారు.
The rent has been increased by 2.5 times and given.
అంటే మీరు అపోజిషన్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు దాన్ని అపోజ్ చేశారు, మీరు గవర్నమెంట్ వచ్చాక దాన్ని మళ్ళీ ఎండోస్ చేశారు. How is it?
The cabinet has taken a decision to increase the rent by 2.5 times.
So why favor to hit? What is the interest behind it?
Owned by BRS MP.
It's owned by BRS MP. That too, the chief minister, when he was in PCC, accused and made allegation against BRS and also favored to hit it. So why the Congress government also continued and justified the Congress?
The land was allotted by TRS many years back. Those people have built the hospital building. When the matter came to a notice, they decided to relocate it. And I can't recall the figures exactly, but I think the rent was increased by 2 times or 3 times. Thank you very much.
Thank you.